13 August, the day I finally said I'm sorry. There are some days that pass like every other day, and there are some days that quietly change the way we see ourselves. For me, 13 August became one of those days. It was the day I finally stopped hiding behind pride, silence, excuses, and fear. It was the day I looked honestly at my own heart and said the words I had been carrying for far too long. I'm sorry. Saying sorry is not always easy. Sometimes the hardest person to apologize to is the person we love the most. We may know that we made a mistake, yet our pride tells us to stay quiet. We may want to explain ourselves, but explanations can sometimes become excuses. We may hope that time will repair everything, but time alone cannot heal a wound. When we refuse to acknowledge that we caused it, I learned that an apology is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that we are willing to accept responsibility. A person does not become smaller by admitting a mistake. In fact, there is strength in looking at the truth without running away from it. For a long time, I thought that if I stayed silent, perhaps the pain would disappear. But silence does not always bring peace. Sometimes silence makes the distance between two hearts even wider. Words that should have been spoken remain trapped inside us, becoming regrets that grow heavier with every passing day. So on 13 August, I decided that I did not want another day to pass with an unfinished apology in my heart. I thought about the moments when my words may have hurt someone. I thought about the times when I should have listened instead of defending myself. I remembered the moments when love needed patience, but I responded with anger or stubbornness. I remembered how easily we can hurt someone without realizing how deeply our actions may affect them. That realization taught me something important. Love is not only about beautiful words, love is also about responsibility. If we truly care about someone, we must learn to say, I was wrong. We must learn to listen. We must learn to forgive. We must learn to change. And most importantly, we must learn that an apology is meaningful only when it is followed by better behavior. Anyone can say, I'm sorry, but sincere apology begins when we understand why the other person was hurt. It becomes stronger when we stop searching for someone else to blame. It becomes real when we decide not to repeat the same mistake. I am not saying that one apology can instantly repair everything. Some wounds need time, some trust takes a long time to return. Some hearts need space before they are ready to believe our words again. And that is okay. When we hurt someone, we cannot demand immediate forgiveness. We can only offer a sincere apology and prove through our actions that we have learned from our mistakes. Sometimes we want people to forgive us because we feel uncomfortable carrying guilt. But true regret is not about making ourselves feel better. It is about understanding the pain we caused and respecting the other person's feelings. That is why my apology on 13 August was not meant to erase the past. It was meant to take responsibility for it. I cannot change yesterday. I cannot erase words that were already spoken. I cannot return to moments when I should have acted differently, but I can choose what I do today. I can become more patient. I can become more thoughtful. I can listen more carefully. I can speak with kindness. I can control my anger. I can um, appreciate the people who care about me. And I can stop allowing pride to destroy relationships that deserve love and peace. Life is too short to keep score of who apologized first. Life is too short to spend years waiting for someone to make the first move. Sometimes peace begins when one person decides to put down their pride. Maybe that person can be me. Maybe it can be you. If there is someone you have hurt and in your heart that an apology is necessary, do not wait forever. You do not know how many opportunities life will give you. But remember this: apologize sincerely, not strategically. Do not say sorry only because you are afraid of losing someone. Do not say sorry only because you want everything to return to normal. Say sorry because you understand the mistake. Say sorry because you value the person's heart. Say sorry because you want to become a better human being. And after saying sorry, give your actions enough time to speak. Sometimes the most beautiful apology is not a long speech. Sometimes it is simply becoming the person you promised to become. There is another lesson I learned. We should not be ashamed of having made mistakes. Every human being makes mistakes. The important question is not whether we have ever been wrong. The important question is whether we are willing to learn. A mistake can become a teacher if we allow it to change us. Regret can become wisdom if we use it to make better choices. Pain can become a reason